Man, has it been 10 years already? I can't believe 10 years has gone by that quick. 10 years ago, I competed in my very first Grand Nationals, 2015, here at the Tulsa Fairgrounds for the USA BMX Grand Nationals. I can't believe I went from that little kid 10 years ago to being the rider I am today. I've accumulated state titles, Gold Cup titles, Little Grand's main event, and a few rock main events as well. So, with enough talking, sit back, relax, and enjoy the 10th anniversary of Grand's 2K15. Photo one of Race of Champions. Of course, 14 novice coming back. The year before, it was my first Race of Champions race. I was excited. Of course, the year before, I was bamboozled and didn't make the rock main event, unfortunately. But of course, I had the entire year to think about it, come back, and yeah, I was thinking, okay, I must transfer out, make that main event. Couldn't make it happen last year, but this year, something different. Moto 1 came out of the gate. Thought I felt pretty good. I was in 4th, so I thought, okay, second round, I know I can transfer out, and that's what happened. I came in 4th place, and yeah.
354 bike was Kurtz, and the 194 bike of Shepard, qualifying out of Moto 249. Now we're on 250. Going to qualify 3 riders here. 3 riders going out of this one. 597 bike Rickard, 352 bike Statler, and the Gold Cup champion Phoenix Poole, doing it for the bikes for the likes of us.
Second round, my thoughts were, of course, getting a little mixed up, a little bit overconfident, but still trying to keep a cool head. Got in the gate. Of course, my dad's over there videotaping in the bleachers. I'm thinking I must transfer out to the main event. Got a good gate snap. Man, I got ahead, probably half bike length ahead of everybody else. Led the pack, led the race all the way, and Ended up winning my class in round 2. So that put me in the main event. Main event, I was thinking, okay, I'm here, I'm finally here. Couldn't get here last year, but now I'm here. I was in gate 7. Of course, I had someone in gate 8. Of course, the entire gate was filled. Got up there, came out of the gate, got a little squirrely, almost knocked out the rider before the 30-foot line. Got into the mix. Of course, me and this kid from Alabama tied up bars. We were going side by side, tied up bars, going in turn 1. We couldn't get loose, and of course went over the bars. At the same time, there was a bull that was on the back side of us that was dead last. Unfortunately, hit my leg and she flipped, but both those riders got to get up and continue to race. I was there on the ground and I couldn't do a thing.
Fourteen-year-old novice riders, Strong Pull, Rickard, Anders, Mix, Wood.
Running like a Hellcat.
So day 1 of Grands. Day 1 of Grands was a little bit interesting, especially with me getting injured the night before. And of course, there was only 1 round, so came in dead last. Didn't really feel that well with it.
classes. We might have a pair down here. You can come on down and check it out. Solo, Rickard, Harwood, Andre, Moore, Bowers, and Stokes coming on the turn right now. The 597 plate, that's Rickard. He'll pick up a spot. It looks like the 352 like Stalder going to take your second transition.
Like a Hellcat.
So, round 2, day 2 Grands. I was thinking, okay, you know, if I don't make the Grands main event, oh well, I'll be fine with it. But, of course, my buddy Gabe Little Harwood right next to me from my home track. It was really cool just to have him in the gate with me because I got to race with him several times. And came out of the gate. That's my 4th, 5th place. They were taking 2 to the main, so got over the second jump. I seen a wreck off to the right of me, and it was my buddy, Gabriel Harwood, with 2 other riders down. I led the charge out of turn 1. The guy caught up in turn 2. We both made the main event at Grants.
Running at 13 novice to punch it into the main event. 356 is the moto on the track right now. 14 novice, 2 riders going to go to that main. Getting some down riders back up as they roll them home. That's a 42 bike. That's going to be Stokes picking up a spot. The 9, that's going to be Andrews picking up a spot.
356 is the moto on the track right now. 14 novice, 2 riders going to go to that main. Get some down riders back up as they roll home. That's a 42 bike. That's going to be Stokes picking up a spot. The 9, that's going to be Andrews picking up a spot. They'll move right to the main event. 14 novice class. They get those down riders checked.
So whenever you line up on that gate for the main event at Grands, it's a whole different ball game. It's all the blood, sweat, and tears that you've ever put into the sport. It comes down to that final moment. And you kind of ask yourself, what are you going to do about it?
18-year-old novice main event, 352 bike, Shane Stradler. 318, James Sanders. Arthur Anders on the 9 bike. Kyle Rickard on the 97 bike. Out of lane number 4, Kyler Grant on the Gold Cup 1. Phoenix Poole on the C bike. Reese Stokes on the 42. And Parker Meeks on the 91. Gate is down. Stadler, Rickard, Anders, Stokes, Poole, Sanders, Bryant, and Parker Meeks through turn 1. Gold Cup 1. Getting it done right now. Phoenix Poole. Poole, your lead rider. Out of Kansas. Bikes for the likes of you. It is Phoenix Poole.
Oh, yeah, we got a new rider moving on through corner number 2, the 597.
for Rickard on the top side. Rickard and Poole 1 and 2 coming on around out of Illinois as they dance it back at you. The 597, that's Rickard coming home. Gold Cup 1, Bryant in the 352. A stall, they're going to pick up your 3.
How about Phoenix Poole, the 14-year-old girl, beating some of them boys in the night?
So 2015 USA BMX Grand Nationals weekend was a success and a loss at the same time. A loss that, even though I was in the main event for Race of Champions, I didn't get much. Grands, I didn't think I was going to go in there and get to the main event, and fortunately I was. So, yeah. And then that confidence builder helped me through the last 10 years. And now, I'm back here in Tulsa, Oklahoma for the 2025 Grand Nationals. And I'm excited to race it. It's a long time coming. Of course, back then I have a track. Now I don't have a track to practice at. I don't have really anywhere to train unless I wanted to drive an hour and a half to 2 hours to another track. But we'll see what happens this weekend. This will be continuing into Grands 2K25. See you guys there.
Feel me like a Hellcat.